Okay, next we'll go with we are sending an email, and next thing we'll go with the auto response rule. Okay, what is auto response rule? If anybody are aware of it.
After created a case, some emails will send to the customer, like your case is reached to our uh, our organization. We can connect with you within a soon.
Okay, yes, exactly. So this is what is a auto response rule. Like before, it's a kind of like first response. Like whenever we are sending an email, such kind of like our Geo is not working, our Airtel is not working, I'm not able to make log into the application. So if nobody is responding, we will not know, okay, whether our case or our issues are getting addressed or when will we get it resolved. We will not have, if we are not having any info, we will get frustrated. As a generic customer, everybody will get frustrated. At least we should get some kind of response. Say it's like, what is the status? Okay, now it is a kind of like response where every business is supposed to do, and the expectation from the customer as well. Kind of like, okay, we have received your request. This is a case number. We will respond to you within some 4 days or 5 days. Or if it is a priority issue, it will be in one day. So that kind of a letter or a kind of email is expected. So that is what we term it as response, auto response rule. It's very slow. I'm not able to log in. Okay, so for that, what you guys have to do is again near your pictorial one. Hope my screen is visible. So near your pictorial profile representation, there is something called notification. Near setup, again when you click on setup, it will come to this page itself. That is setup, home, and object manager. You'll be able to see. There you have to click auto. Just click on auto. You will have this case auto response rules. So click on that case auto response rules. So once you click on that, you can create a new one. So it's a kind of like rule. At a time, only one rule will be active. So we can have what is the rule we'll put? Okay. Uh, Vodafone auto response rules. So we are naming it as Vodafone, and then we have to click on active. Click on active. Okay, once you have clicked on active, just go inside that, the one which you have created, and under that you'll be able to see rule entries. So click on the new. Here we will be giving conditions. So for which are all the cases we should give an auto response. So that those are the conditions which we are going to give here. So for now we will just go ahead with simple rules. Give order number 1, and in the field you can enter case origin. Case origin equals, we'll take web. Means like the all the emails which where we are getting from a website. Auto response name, Vodafone support team. And okay, for this email address, what you guys have to do is there's something called organization wild email address. So you have to go there first. So what this email address will hold is, you will be receiving an email, right, from the for the response for the case which you have sent. There should be some email address. So that is the email address which has to be marked here. This email address should also be verified, so that because any customer will be having this email address in their sender option. So this sender should be verified, only then you will be able to get that. So go to your org wide email. It's so slow. Okay, just in the home, enter org, you will get organization wide address. Click on that. Here you'll be having yours. I've already added one. You can add one. Click on that add. So how you want the display name to be? Kind of like Vodafone support, and give your proper email address. I'm just giving some dummy. As of now, you just click on this allow all profiles, and then click on save. So once you do this, a verification would be sent to that email address, verification request sent. So once you go there and then click on that in your Gmail, you will get a verification. So once you click on that and click on verified, here you will get this verified status. So now I'll change this to Vodafone for your understanding. So let me repeat this org wide address. In your profile, you have this setup or a setup icon. Click on that setup.
Again,
Yeah.
please repeat the previous one also once.
Sorry. Oh, repeat the previous one. Okay, okay, we'll do that. Yeah. So in this, go to org wide email. So in the setup, just enter org. So click on that. You will come to this org wide address and create a new one. Add your email ID. Once you have added your email ID, this is the email ID from which an email will be sent. So there should be some email which we are getting it. That is the email ID. So the status, once you verify it, the status will be given as verified. Now our email ID is verified. Now go to the auto response. So click just in the same setup, enter auto. Click on case auto response rules. So we have in here you have to click on new. Once you click on new, you will get this page. So in the rule name, just give Vodafone or auto response, something like that. Click on active. This is mainly important. People may miss out and then find out the email sent. And rule entries. In the rule entries, click on new. Just give the order as number 1. In the field, enter case origin equals, I'm giving the value as web. So I'm giving it as Vodafone support. And the email ID is the one which already I have verified in this org wide email address. I have verified this already. So hence I'm adding that email ID. And for email template, just click on that. There are some by default email templates. You can choose any. So support.case response. You can also create your own. As of now, I'm just choosing what is available here. Okay, then click on save. So now what we have done is we have configured to send an email to the customer. Whoever has sent a case, wherever we have received a case from the web. That is, the case origin should be web. We already have our HTML created, so we will try creating from that and then we can see the response.
So do we need to create a new web2 case and check the response after that?
No, already you created, no?
Okay, I'm opening the same HTML.
Yes, you can open the same HTML. Since I've given an option as web here, I'm opening the same here.
Okay.
And now, what do I enter in the sort order when I'm creating the rule entry?
Sort order. Okay. What this sort order is, as of now, you can enter 1. What is that for is, for this web, I'm giving as an order 1. So tomorrow, I need one more email. This is a different email which I wanted to send. I for a premium customers, I want the email content to be different. So in that case, I'll create one more rule where the order will be two. So it will be taken in
Okay.
this sequence. The sequence
Okay.
will be for that way. The order first it will come here. If the email is sent here, then the auto response rule is closed. If
Hmm.
the case is not getting satisfied here, it will search for the next one, like that.
Yes.
So that is the one which is ordering.
Yeah, Annapurna, I given it as a one, but it is asking once again. So in the second step, select the criteria for the rule entry. Which one I have to select?
I do not get you. What is the error? Is you can enter number
Yeah,
one or two.
yeah, I
If
entered
one,
one only. Yeah,
okay, yeah,
one.
proceed then.
Then it is asking me requires
What
my
it is
member
asking,
ID.
not clear. Hmm.
Yeah, one second. I'm doing it. One second. Yeah,
Okay,
saved.
so here we are just creating it and then we are checking it.
It is showing that there is error. Invalid data, review all errors messages, validation rules are asking. I
Okay, you
entered
have
as a
some
one.
validation rules. What is that?
The
Okay,
required
I'm
rules.
entering the
Sorry.
subject. Issue in sending email from. So some case I'm raising it. So and submitting it. So ideally, once I've submitted that,
Mhm.
the expectation is a case would be created and then the auto response rule which we have created that should be generated. So we'll see once if the case is getting created.
Yeah, you could create it.
Have you created, like you said, some issue, no?
No, no, I
Yeah,
If
don't.
you see, our auto response has got generated and we have got the email.
Annapurna, I
This is
didn't
the
get that.
Vodafone support.
Yeah, Annapurna, I'm with Vodafone Auto Response page itself. I entered the sort order as a one, but it's asking some. If I'm going to save it, it is going to error. Required fields are missing. Step two. Select the criteria for the this rule.
Yeah, you have to select criteria. It is clearly saying no. See, it is clearly
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that your criteria is
I
missing. Then you have
yeah
something called criteria here.
yeah. I select the criteria as a business hours or the some other one, but it's not saving.
Might be you are missing something there. Just check. Okay, see here, all of you, the email we have received. That is, the case has been created. So this is how a customer is will be receiving an SMS. As of now, we are just following a generic format which is there. So this is the one. This is a subject which we gave. That is issue in sending email. Email your comment. That is email outgoing is not working. So this is the as a user, like this is a format which is there in the application. So they'll be getting this one. Vodafone support from that, from what we have designed, what we have created there.
So the sender email is what we verified, or the organization widely used,
Yes,
right?
right, right,
And the recipient is what we gave on the HTML. Recipient email.
yes, right.
Okay.
Yes, recipient what we gave on the HTML. The sender will be it's service address, service email
Okay.
which was got
We
generated.
verified.
It's
Okay.
basically this email address. Yes,
Okay.
it's basically this email address. It has the IT support team has to map that to get this displayed in a proper way.
Okay.
So this is a case auto response. So any queries in this auto response, see you guys can create multiple case auto response here. As she asks, we can order it by one. So based upon any field values, we can have it. Now that we have concentrated only on this web, similarly, lot of other like if you are on a premium or platinum customer, so for them you can give some other different emails or you can give them the SLA. So all those content will be varying for each and everything.
Can you open the email response we got once?
Yeah,
Okay, Gmail.
this is
Like
all.
where do we configure these body? Basically, is it
This body will be configured in email template. Here we have
okay?
chosen one now.
We
This is
selected
a
one
template,
template, right? Okay.
support.case.response. Yes,
So
that is a
based on
default
template,
template.
the
You
body
can
will
create
change.
your, yes, yes, you
Okay.
can create your own template and then map that here. When you
Okay.
click on it,
One question. Recipient address is also mapped in the template itself. Is it like that?
recipient address is the one where we will be the customer who has sent who has created the case right in the web, that will be the recipient address.
Yeah, yeah. So it is
Those,
set in the template itself.
yes, right, you can also add this. There will be um, if an email is sent, there will be too much CCs also, no, for taking care of all those things. Now that we have concentrated on web, so in that case only one we are sending.
Okay, thank you.
So there are cases where from email also there will be sending, right? If we are sending it from email, there will be in CC, there will be multiple options. So to all the CCs also, if we are CC address also, if we want to copy, we can check mark this. So here you can choose your own new template. If you click on this search icon, you'll have a lot of templates. These are all the existing templates. You can create a new so that it will be applicable here, will be visible here, so you can mark any.
The sort order is just an identifier, or what if we don't give that, or why is it mandatory to give? It will not auto
It is
automatically.
mandatory. It will be sorting in that order. Now that I have given a case origin, I can give one more also, kind of like some other field where the contact name is or contact number is, or the reason is, if the case reason is something else. So we can give multiple conditions will be there.
Okay.
So something like this.
And we
So
can
first
edit
it
the
will go
order
to
as
number
well
one. Yes, yes, you
if
can
you want
edit.
to reprioritize
First, the
something.
number one will be targeted. If in auto response rule, if the first rule is satisfied, it will skip on and come out. So if the first one is not satisfied, it will go to the second one, second, third, and you will be having more than 10 or 20. Then it will check one by one. So whatever is satisfying, it will send an email. Okay,
And
any queries in auto response? Yeah.
just checking, is it a batch process, something all running at the same time, or is there a time,
No, no,
any wait
it's a
time?
real time.
Okay.
It's a real time.
So as soon
Immediately
as
you'll get.
it's created, you'll be sending out an email
Yes, as soon
immediately.
as a case is created in the application, it will be generated.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Any other queries? If not, we'll move on. Let's see if there are any comments in the queries.
Yeah, is there any limitation is there? So at a time, these many auto-generated email will
Yes.
come.
Based upon the license, there are emails sent. There'll be some 1,000 or 10,000, something like that. That based upon the license which you purchase for the Salesforce, no? The email sending is also restricted.
Okay.
For enterprise edition, there will be some level, something like that. Some limit of lakhs or 10,000. That one. I'm not so sure about the count, but yes, there is a limitation for sure.
Okay.